Hi friends! It's been a while since I made a video, so I'm back at it again with a video. We're gonna talk about 7 things that I would tell my younger self. The first thing that I would tell my younger self is to value yourself. Self-talk is a really huge thing that I've learned to do. Love languages are a thing. Mine is words of affirmation, so that's why giving myself words of affirmation and being able to encourage myself was the greatest gift that I could ever give myself. Sometimes I will do things for myself and be like, future me thanks past me for what I've done, or I'll buy myself gifts. I used to do that a lot for other people, and it's really nice once you are able to give that love to yourself because you love yourself. The second thing I would tell my younger self is to learn who your safe people are and what your boundaries are. I read the book Boundaries. I think everybody should read that book. Like, that is at the top of my list of books for people to read, especially adults, and I wish I would have read it sooner as a teenager because it's a really good book. It really talks about how to set your own limits with people and how to say no. I would tell myself not to change yourself for other people to like you, to know what you like and what you don't like, and to stick to that. To not change yourself or what you like for other people, or force yourself to like things that other people like. To know who your true friends are, who likes you for who you really are, and who just likes you for how fake you can be and how you can mold yourself into someone that they like. The third thing that I would tell my younger self is to respect people's no. This was a huge thing for me growing up. It was hard for me to hear no from people. You can't demand things from other people. You have to let them be their own person, and if they say, I can't do that, be like, okay, they have a reason and they don't want to. They don't even have to give you a reason. If you try to change another person into what you want, it's bad too. So don't take people's no personally, like they don't like you. It's not about you, it's about them and what they can handle and their limits. You have to be empathetic with people and what they can do and what they can't do and what they want to do and what they don't want to do. The fourth thing that I would tell myself is that you are still beautiful. When I was in high school, I had 4 eye surgeries on my left eye. My eye looked real gross when I was going through my eye surgeries. I remember thinking that I was never going to be beautiful again because of that. I started not caring about my appearance. I started to gain a bunch of weight. I just didn't care what I looked like anymore. Even if you have surgeries or something changes about your face or your body, you're still beautiful. It doesn't change that. People still love you, and it's not about what you look like, it's about what's on the inside. The people who are there for you and who love you are gonna love you no matter what, and they're going to think you're beautiful. The fifth thing that I would tell myself is learn to breathe. Well, my senior year in college, I developed OCD and anxiety, and I didn't know what it was. I thought I was going crazy, and so I wish that I could go back to my younger self and be like, just breathe. The greatest thing I've found to avoid panic attacks, or even when I'm in a panic attack, is just to calm down and just breathe. Take deep breaths in and out, and it might feel like you're dying and it's the end of the world, but you're breathing. Even if, it doesn't help right away, practicing breathing, just take baby steps and be patient with yourself. It's gonna be okay. Just breathe. Just breathe through it. As long as you're breathing and you're alive, you're okay. It's scary. It might be scary now, but it's gonna get better. And you might think, how in the world is this ever gonna get better? But it will. You just gotta breathe. The sixth thing that I would tell myself is that love never fails. When I was going through what I went through at the end of college, my favorite Bible verse at the time, it's on the cover of my Bible. It's 1 Corinthians 13:4-8. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast. It is not proud, it is not rude. It is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. And the biggest thing was that love always protects. And I knew that no matter what I was going through, there was someone protecting me. and that loved me. You know, it's one of those verses that everybody always talks about very generically, but to me it got me through a really, really rough time in my life. That's what I would tell my younger self, that love isn't gonna fail you and God is love, and He will see you through everything that you're going through. And other people love you too. God's love never fails, but other people love you as well, and they care about you. And the seventh thing that I would tell my younger self is don't give up. My life motto, that's been my life motto since I was 13, has been just keep trying and smiling. But it's okay to not be okay for a bit. It's not that I can't be upset at sometimes, because I can, but to just keep trying and keep smiling, like just being the joyful, cheerful person that I am. Don't give up on yourself. And I think that's really important. There are many times I wanted to give up and I just wanted the pain to stop. I thought the pain wasn't ever gonna go away. I thought the pain wasn't gonna get better, but it did. It did get better. So you just don't give up. Those are the things that I would tell my younger self. And I don't know if that's what you needed to hear today, or if that's what you think somebody else needs to hear, but if you do, then that is the wisdom that I impart on you. I'm still young and I have a lot to learn, but I've also been through a lot, and that's what I would tell you. Just keep trying and smiling, and if we just keep doing that, then the world will be a better place.